I now sell using 4 different options, and today we're going to talk about why.
Hey you guys, I just got my podcast up on Apple Podcasts. It would mean so much to me if you could go give me a follow and write a review. Thank you so much and enjoy the episode.
Hey you guys, welcome back to the Magness Mogul Podcast. I'm Jonah Magness. I've been able to help out some of my friends with their Taekwondo studios, and we're going to share some of the things that have worked for us. Today we're going to talk about my evolution through the sales process and how I've changed it and what's gotten better about it and why I've decided to do the things that I've done throughout these past couple of years. Also, at the end of this video, I have a bonus tip that's been helping me upgrade 3 times as many people in the first 45 days. When I first started doing sales, I used the A or B method, and it's a really good optionality as well as a great way to start for new salespeople. The benefits of having more than one option is it gives myself as the salesperson more control over the conversation, as well as it takes out the assumed no. What I mean by the assumed no is, for example, if I talk about how our enrollment fee is $99, your tuition for every 4 weeks will be $200, and if you sign up today, I'll waive the enrollment fee, or I'll cut the enrollment fee in half. Then there's an assumed no, because I'm basically asking, do you want to sign up, yes or no? Do you want to pay this amount or no? Rather than using the A or B method. So an example of the A or B method would be, we have 2 different sign-up options. You can either do the $547 today to get all of your stuff, or we can do $248 and waive that enrollment fee for you. Which one would you like to go with? And what that allows for is they get presented with like that assumption that, okay, I already think you're going to sign up. Would you rather do this one or this one? This one saves you $3.99. This one saves you $99. You get to choose your own adventure on how much money you want to put down today. So obviously the third option still is like, no thank you. But there's a lot more friction because I'm speaking with confidence and asserting that they're going to be signing up when I present it in a way of, when you guys get signed up, would you like to do it with this package or this package? Rather than just being like, would you like to sign up today and I'll waive the enrollment fee? Because that's what you like to sign up or not. And that's what we want to make sure we get away from, is not just letting it be a yes or no question, but rather presenting them 2 options. Then a little over a year ago, I started doing a 3-tier method, having an A, B, and C packaging process, and it worked really, really well. I got to this idea of 3 tiers using the middle option bias. Yeah, the middle option bias, or the Goldilocks theory, of basically presenting 3 options and understanding that there are 2 factors that are going to go into that. One is I use it to my advantage of putting the most popular one in the middle, and then therefore I create a cycle of also telling them this is our most popular option, and it's the middle in terms of the layout of how I display it, as well as it's the middle in terms of pricing, it's the middle in terms of savings, and I also tell them that it's the most popular option, so it creates a cycle of it actually becoming our most popular option. And also what the middle option bias plays into is people, when they're given a list of things, tend to look at the middle of the page first, and then they start processing around it. And so I also use that to my advantage of when I do the layout of it. Like I said, I have it in the middle of the 3 options for the A, B, and C. They're in sequential order with the A, B, and C, so there's a lot of things that play into a factor of getting to look at this number first. I also only highlight that one, and I just tell them it's highlighted because it's the most popular one. There's a lot of little things that go into me helping push them towards that one as the decision, because I also do genuinely feel it is the best option for them on the day. They get all their stuff, and that's just how I set it all up. So aside from like creating the most popular option and how like that whole 3-tier process works, if you're interested, leave a comment down below and I'll break that down a lot more about like what I liked about this versus what I do now with the 4 options. And I'll explain more about how it works out and how to get more people to choose a bigger number on the first day. What this really does even better than the A and B option with the 2 choices, as well as, or it does just as well as the 4-tier option, is I'm really taking out the no now. I'm offering them A, B, or C. Of course, the bottom one is always the assumed, like, or I don't have to sign up today. But I'm giving them 3 different choices that hopefully help them in different ways. They can pay for the year, get all these extra bonuses, save like $2,000. Or they can get all their stuff and get a free month. Or they can just sign up today. No heavy commitment, they just put the money down for the month on the first weapon, and they're able to continue on from there. And so they get to kind of choose their own adventure, and in that adventure, I'm still assuming that they're gonna sign up, and I'm giving them the best options available, whether they wanna save really big and put down a lot of money, or if they want to get started and have that little higher level of commitment and have all of their stuff. So that way the first 6 months is a really easy process of just learning how to come to classes and what the rest of the sport is all about. Finally, I recently just switched to using the 4-tier option, and it's not much different in terms of the benefits from the 3-tier option that I just talked about, but it has this little special twist to it that I really, really enjoy, and I've been playing around with, and it's been working super well. And that's my top tier, so like my A, my first one, that didn't change, and my bottom tier didn't change to get them in the door. But what I now have is at the top and bottom, in the middle, instead of just having one, I have 2. And what those 2 options change up is if they're committing right away into our elite higher level program, or if they're starting off with our basic program. And so I automatically have it built in to talk about both programs, and that at least starts the conversation of, oh, there's also more to get into, regardless of which way you start. You can start guns blazing and start right away today, or you can start with our basic, but you always know that there's this other thing there. And it has been helping myself and my team not need to like find a way to jumpstart the conversation about what that higher level program is, and it creates a lot more of an organic process, even if they don't choose it on the first day. And in the same vein of everything, when I'm presenting the 4 options, is I'm still directing them, encouraging them for that middle tier, because it is still our most popular option. It's our most popular option because I tell them it's our most popular option. And it kind of is the best of both worlds in terms of they get way more savings than just paying for the first month and buying stuff along the way. So I really would encourage them, if they see any sort of longevity in this, to just jump on that one. And so I'm encouraging them out of a place of it will also help them, as well as it's a little bit more of a money down commitment. And that's what I like about it, because then they're a little bit more invested on the get. So they're going to ride it out longer with us, even with any little bumps in the road in terms of motivation or anything like that. My bonus tip now, I know you guys watch all the way to the end of the video, and I appreciate you for it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, so that way you guys can help the YouTube algorithm, and you'll get more of these videos. And I would love to help you guys out with your business specifically. But what the bonus tip is don't even worry about trying to force them to jump into your higher level program. Just let them sign up for the base level, and then I just give it to them for free for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is, even if they didn't choose that option right away. And then in that shortened time period of like 3 to 4 weeks, maybe the week before it's up, and after 14 days of trying out that higher level class, or after 20 days of trying out that higher level class, I'll go back to them and be like, hey, do you remember what we talked about with that special? I'd love to honor that this one last time if you guys sign up before your free trial period is up from it, and we'll just pay the difference. That way you guys can just get started, you'll have all your stuff, or that way you guys can just get started, we'll just tack it on to the end of your membership that you guys already paid for. And that has helped me so much with closing so many more people as an upgrade within the first 30 days. That really compounds upon leveling them up with more money down in that higher level commitment, and overall just a better experience. What they don't know about my higher level program is they also get calls from the instructors at that level. I don't advertise it just in case something happens and my instructors can't make the calls, but then it just gives unforeseen added value that I really like surprising my clients with, and it's really, really effective. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe for more. Send this video to a friend who maybe should start adding more options to their sales process to help get a lot less no's and a lot more yeses, just at different levels and different variations of it. And check out the rest of the videos of my podcast, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.